my best Lex Caliber. What's up, baby? Right now it's DJ L Spade with the smooth, soft, dulcet tones, letting you know what time it is. It's Pimpin versus Simpin. I gave it a dramatic pause. You like that, don't you?
The pregnant pause.
Yeah, baby. Pimpin versus Simpin, man, where we help you out and let you know if you a pimp or a simp. Real quick disclaimer, we're not talking about guys in fur coats who beat women and subjugate them. We're not talking about that. We're talking about people who are up on the dating business and are not taken advantage of. That makes you a pimp. Women can be pimps too. Go on and dust your shoulders off. Thank you, Hove. And if you're a simple-minded person who follows the game all the time, that makes you a simp.
And this show is for you.
It is, man. We're trying to help you, man, because we are a plethora of knowledge.
Yes, knowledge and experience.
L Spade went through that, so you want to go through that.
Lex Caliber went through that. Know that.
Lex, man.
What's up?
Let me hit you with something.
Yeah.
All right. There is a saying in colloquial terms.
Yes.
Happy wife.
Uh-huh.
Happy life.
Uh-huh. Yes, I believe I've heard this.
Now, just generally,
Yeah.
what's your take on that? Give me an example of pimping and an example of simping.
Okay. So, happy wife, happy life. Thrown around a lot for decades. Now, it's usually used, at least I usually hear it used, when a guy is keeping his mouth shut about something that he strongly disagrees with.
Really?
In favor for having things be the way the woman wants.
Example, please.
For example, this is gonna get cut out. This is gonna get cut out. All right. So your wife wants to do something. Now, this is me speaking as a man. Okay, it could be boyfriend, husband, whatever. Okay,
Right.
but she wants you to do something that you know is not a good idea. There's a better way to do it. For example, she wants you to sweep the floors. And you're like, well, we got a good ass vacuum, so
All that time, that's what you came up with?
look, man, we're keeping it simple, man.
All right, I'm sorry. Go
Not
ahead.
trying to overcomplicate things.
My bad. Right.
All right?
Sorry. I'm with you.
She wants you to sweep the floor. And you're like, baby, we got this good vacuum. Let me just vacuum the floor. And she's like, no, it doesn't get as clean that way. Sweep it so you can make sure you get everything because you can see it in the pan and you can make sure you get everything off the floor. I was like, but a vacuum was created to replace a broom and it's faster. And she just will not relent. Now you, doing the cleaning, you know that if you use the vacuum, y'all might have a fight over it.
You fighting with the vacuum cleaner. Okay.
Dude,
all right.
married people fight over stupid shit.
Right, okay,
Sometimes.
okay, cool.
You spend enough time with somebody, you'll fight over anything, right?
Gotcha.
Okay. This is just a very simple example.
It is. All right.
The more I
with
talk
you.
about it, the more I'm not liking this
Okay,
example.
go ahead. Continue, man.
So
You're invested now.
you're like, I'm gonna clean the floor, but I'm gonna use the vacuum.
Right.
You use the vacuum.
Uh-huh.
Y'all end up fighting over it.
Fighting over the vacuum. Gotcha.
I don't like this example. I don't like this example.
All right, man.
Wait. Okay. Hold on.
All right.
All right. Forget everything I just said.
Okay, gotcha.
Here's an example. You are car shopping.
Ooh, okay.
You're car shopping with your significant other, and you do the majority of the driving.
Facts.
Okay?
Okay.
That's the scenario.
Right.
Now, you as the main driver
Right.
have certain preferences for cars.
Gotcha.
Right? You want certain things so you can be comfortable
Oh, I
and
see what
enjoy
you're going
your
with this
driving.
one. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, it's a lot better than the broom. Right.
Yeah, it's already a lot better than the broom.
All right. I'm with you, though.
Now, your significant other, they can drive, but they don't drive nearly as much as you do.
Not as much as you do.
And you're only buying one car.
Uh-huh.
Okay? So you go to the dealership and you're looking, and there's a car that your significant other falls in love with. Problem is, it doesn't feel very good for you.
Right.
Okay? Maybe it's uncomfortable, or you don't like the setup inside, or you don't like how it feels when you drive. You know what I mean? People can be very, very finicky about the cars that they drive.
True statement.
So there's another car there that is perfect for you. And also, keeping in mind that you are both spending money on this car.
Okay.
Okay? It's a mutual investment.
All right. It's a mutual investment. Gotcha.
Right? Your significant other wants the car that they want. And you know that you will hate driving that car.
Right.
Now, if it's happy wife, happy life mentality, then you will get the car that you're going to hate driving just so your significant other, your wife, can be happy.
Is that pimping or simping?
I would consider it simping.
Okay, I'm gonna disagree with you a little bit on this one.
I expect that you will, but if we have to choose, okay, if we say pimping or simping, no middle ground. If I had to choose one or the other, I would say simping.
Okay, no middle ground?
No middle ground.
I'm gonna say that's pimping. And this is why though.
Can I finish my point?
Well, I'm sorry, man. You wasn't finished. I apologize, man. Go ahead.
Okay. Now, this is all based on the fact that you are the main driver in the household.
Right.
So you should have more say in the aspects of the car that you buy, more than just, I like this car that I'm not going to drive very much. So in that situation, that is a classic, well, happy wife, happy life situation. Even though it doesn't make your life happier because you're driving a car that doesn't feel good to you and you hate driving it on a daily basis, while the other person doesn't have to drive it and they can just look at it and be like, I like the way this car looks.
Okay. I'm gonna disagree with you, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it's pimping.
Tell me why.
This is why.
Yeah.
All right. First, you said a couple key words I'm gonna point out. You said you both are putting money on this car. So
Yeah.
if we're both putting money on this car, presuming that you're paying half of it, dog, your input is just as important as my input.
I disagree.
Okay, all right. we can do that for a second, all right?
Yeah,
I feel like if you're putting half that money in on a car that we're both gonna have, then you have much input as I have. Second of all, you said I do the majority of the driving. That's not to say if she has a car she likes, that she wouldn't do a majority of the driving. Maybe the reason she's not driving is because she don't have a car she likes. I'm just saying.
I mean, you're adding more variables.
No. I'm saying the variable for me saying that. That's why I'm thinking like, all right, you know, cool.
Can I clarify the situation?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
That's just the dynamic. For work or for whatever reason, you drive the car the most.
Right.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter why. I just drive the car to her.
Yeah, exactly. You have to.
Right.
That's just the way it is. It's not that she's not driving because she don't like the car.
Right.
It's just that is the dynamic of the household.
I still think it's kind of pimping, dog. Like, because I'm getting caught up on your wording, man. How you worded it.
How did I word it?
It seems like you're being unreasonable, man. Like,
No. I'm just saying in straight terms, your input as the main driver should carry some weight. And for you to ignore that is doing a disservice to your general happiness because you're going to be driving a car that is unpleasant to you.
Is this car going to make me miserable?
I'm saying you don't like how it feels.
All right, when you say I don't like how I feel, man, like, is it like a Mini Cooper when we have like kids? Because that's stupid then, right? Like,
no kids, all right? Just
no kids, just me and her.
You and her.
Me and
you have to drive and
car.
run errands and do all this stuff in the car.
So like, I could have the Dodge Charger, but she got me in the Corolla.
I mean,
scenario.
I guess for example, yeah. I'm not big on cars, but sure.
All right, it could be perceived as simping. It could be.
I understand what you're saying about.
It could be perceived as simping.
You're both putting in money.
Right.
I understand that. It's a joint investment.
Right.
However, there are other situations. Okay, let's take the classic housewife scenario. When you're house shopping and your wife is she's a stay-at-home wife,
right?
Homekeeper, or she takes care of the kids if you got kids.
Mm-hmm. Most important job in the world, by the way. Very hard. Go ahead. It is, man. What you looking at me like? What?
I mean, I might.
It's an important job, bro.
It's important.
Yeah,
I'm not saying maybe number one important. Like, you don't think whoever has to maintain, who has to protect the nuclear codes, doesn't have a little bit more important job than raising kids?
Man, who raised the guy who's protecting the nuclear code?
Nah, man. That's
saying.
Nature versus nurture. And that's a whole other topic.
They both can be important, bro. But I'm just saying.
They're important. But I'm saying
these kids came from somewhere.
when you're home shopping,
Right.
would it not be reasonable for her to have more say in the kind of house that y'all buy because she has to be there every day?
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. Right.
So in the reverse situation, her preferences should have more
I get what
weight.
you're saying now. I get what you're saying. All right. Yeah. In that case, then, yeah, the pimp move would be to let her pick the house, and the pimp move would be for her to let you choose the car.
Exactly.
I got you.
Exactly.
Now, my question though is,
Yes.
is she paying half of this house?
Well, if she's a housewife,
I mean, no, man,
That's a hard- that's a-
I mean,
that's-
she could have a dowry. I don't know.
she could have a dowry.
I'm just saying.
It's the 1700s.
Because my whole thing is predicated on like her paying for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like,
Well,
now-
okay.
Now, okay. On the
it's
flip
a
side,
house-
okay. The flip side.
Yeah.
If it's a house, and she's paying, she's paying half of that junk, and you're paying half of that junk, and you have a problem with a part of it, do you get input? I mean, you get
No,
input.
you get input, but I'm saying, okay, let's say she's paying half. Okay, let's
Right.
just keep it same. Half the car, half the house.
Right.
She works from home.
Okay.
So she works at home, and since
Right.
she's home more, she does a lot of the cleaning and maintenance of the house.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And you're off working every day.
Okay.
I'm not saying that one of you has all the say and the other doesn't. I'm saying more weight should be given to the person who has to deal with the object the most.
Gotcha. All right. In that case, then, yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Cut and dry without the extra semantics. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a simp move to wait. Damn it, we got entangled in a lot of
The
shit.
happy wife, happy life as your baseline philosophy is a simp move.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Yes, the happy wife, happy life as a baseline cure all for everything is simping.
Yes, you have needs too,
Yes.
and if you don't respect those needs, it will foster resentment towards your significant other.
Right.
It will lower your general state of happiness, and you're doing the life that you have a disservice because we all got limited lives.
Right.
And you should make yourself as happy as possible and enjoy it as much as you can.
Also on the flip side, man, like for our women audience too, man, don't give too much of yourself to a dude, man. Make sure you have your individuality, man. Make sure you yourself.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you got a dude and you got to give everything to make him happy, man, get out.
Yeah.
Get out. Seriously. Leave.
Run! Run!
That ain't gonna end well, my guy. Take it from your boy. It ain't gonna end well.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Yeah.
man. So like, I think, yeah, that's what you're saying, right? You
Oh,
shouldn't
yeah.
be in a situation where you give everything. You should have something for yourself. Even
Yes.
if you're in any kind of relationship, you know?
Yes, never give 100% yourself.
Yeah,
You got to
man.
keep something for yourself.
Keep something for yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, in that case, I agree with you. See, I disagree, but I came around agreeing with you.
It's communication.
Communication, man.
All you got to do is communicate, and y'all will understand each other, and you might even end up agreeing.
Man, see, we just helped somebody out right there.
Yeah, we helped each other out.
Yeah, we did that. See how it happened, man?
You know what I'm saying?
See, we follow our own advice.
Exactly.